In today's video, we're gonna talk about the 5 action steps to take if you are a beginner at weight loss or if you are restarting, but you want this time to be different than every single diet in the past. We want different results. And in order to get different results, we have to do different things, but most importantly, we've got to think about this journey differently than we have in the past. And I know this can sound difficult because if you've been dieting and you've been dieting over and over and over again, getting horrible results, you're just not where you want to be, it never ends up working out, you sabotage yourself, you give up, and then have to restart again. We need to break that cycle, and everything in this video is going to help you stay calm, get on track, and have a plan moving forward. If you're new here, my name is Kathleen Hart. I lost 65 pounds after the birth of my second baby. And that was 4.5 years ago, guys. I've been maintaining that weight loss with ease, and now I help you get to their goal weight and just live their happiest, best life ever. I'm telling you, when you get to your goal weight and you lose weight and you get healthy, the world is your palm tree. You can literally accomplish anything because we're telling our brain, I want to do this, I accomplished it, what's next? So in this video, I want to break down some action steps for you so that you can feel really calm in taking your journey. And we're also going to hint on the mindset work as well, because mindset is 80% of a weight loss journey. It's not the actions, it's literally what's going on in your brain, what your thoughts are about dieting, what you expect, and your past experience with dieting and food and weight loss and the scale and your body image. All stemming from probably about age 5 and onward. On my channel, subscribe if you're not already, I'm sharing with you how to reprogram your mindset so that weight loss is easy, weight loss is effective, weight loss is long lasting. So let's get into the action steps that I would take today as a beginner. And this is exactly what I teach my clients and what we kind of go over in the beginning. And if you would like to be a one-to-one client, check the links down below. But first step is food. Mindset's 80%, food is a very high percentage with what's left, because your food is going to dictate your weight loss. So we have to make sure that we're eating enough food. We want to not put our body into starvation mode, but we also don't want to be eating so much and going over our calories so that we gain weight, which is probably what got us into this place in the first place. So what I like to do is make it really easy and calm. If you don't want to do a diet like I did low carb, and I love low carb. I'm still eating low carb. I started low carb in 2013 and I'm still eating that way, 12 years later. If you're not a diet person where you don't want to put yourself into a box, don't do that. Focus on your portions. Focus on the quality of the food that you're eating. Focus on more fresh food. I did a whole video on that. Focus on more real food, and you're going to lose weight just from doing that. Because remember, what we're doing now, if we shift and change what we're doing now, even just a little bit, especially in our food, we're gonna get results. How much you shift and change is what's gonna create the consistency and how much results you get. Best place to start, look at your portions, cut down on them, start tracking, know how many calories you're eating every day. Follow a meal plan or a diet plan if you feel called. This is the one that I've always done. It's the 100 by Jorge Cruz. Low carb at its best. I just now adapted and upped the protein, and chef kiss. The next action step is going to be your sleep. I am a broken record about sleep. If you're not getting good quality sleep and you're not getting the weight loss results that you want, ding, ding, ding. Your sleep is so important because you have to give your body time to rest, digest your food, and you'll be surprised how much sleep plays into your resilience the next day. I have an Oura Ring. I'm obsessed. I highly recommend this. The Apple Watch is great. I love my Apple Watch, but the two of these together are just the next level for anybody who's looking to lose weight and want, more insight into their body. It will tell you how your sleep was, how resilient you are the next day. It's always spot on. My sleep literally makes or breaks my next day. And if you look at your patterns, I'm sure you'll notice the same thing. If I don't get good sleep, I'm in the pantry, I'm in the fridge, I'm snacking. I can't satiate myself. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I'm a mess. And the sleep is to blame. When I prioritize my sleep, that's when I get the best results. Focus on your food, focus on your sleep, but then also make sure you're hydrated. Hydration is the death of a lot of diets because nobody's drinking water, which is funny because when I grew up, nobody drank water. My kids think it's hilarious that I just didn't have a water bottle growing up. These kids can't go anywhere without their water bottles, literally. At school, if we forget their water bottle in their backpack, I'm the worst mom in the world. These kids love their water, which I'm obsessed with. I just remember drinking from a hose and never having a water bottle, which is funny. But water is the key to your weight loss journey as well. Water, sleep, all these things. These are the top 5 things that are really going to give you success. If you are not hydrated, you're gonna be snacking. Point blank, period. Hydration is where it's at. You're probably not even hungry right now. If you're wanting to snack, you probably just need to chug some water. I found for me, once I was drinking like 80 to 100 ounces of water per day, that was my sweet spot, and the cravings for like salty and sweet things, gone, literally gone. And not only that, I wasn't even snacking, wanting to snack between like lunch and dinner like I always did. I was all of a sudden, it was 5 p.m. and I'm like, well, I should probably start dinner. And I'm like, I literally didn't snack. I just ate lunch. Like, who is she? What's going on? It's hydration. It makes such a big difference. And what I found for myself too, I don't know about you guys, but even in my mental health, if I'm feeling a little off, I'm like, I need to drink water. Me and my sister, it's so funny. We will text each other and I'll be like, I've not felt like myself today. I'm stressed out. She's like, did you drink water? And I'm like, this is why you're my sister. Because seriously, that's really what makes a difference for me. So prioritizing water is only going to benefit you. The next tip is going to be your mindset. Because like I said earlier, your mindset's 80% of this journey. And if 80% of the journey is in the trash, how can you expect yourself to be successful? It's not your fault, right? Because a lot of the mindset stuff we've got going on, if you're struggling to lose weight right now, a lot of the mindset stuff that you've got going on has been in your subconscious and in your brain since the age of 5. It's wild. So if you grew up with a parent who was a chronic dieter, if you grew up with a lot of people in your family who were overweight, who were complaining about being obese, eating a lot of unhealthy food, so you were witnessing that, or they were always trying to diet but never could, they were always struggling, or maybe they dieted and they were in a really bad mood when they were doing it, you internalized that. That all got locked into your subconscious. And as a child, you know, we don't have any control over that. It just goes in our subconscious and it stays there. And now you're like, I'm 30s, you know, I'm 40s, I'm however old. I know what to do to lose this weight. Why can't I do it? Why do I believe dieting has to be hard? Why do I believe dieting has to be a struggle? Why am I recreating these situations from my childhood? It's not your fault. It's just what your subconscious knows. And our brain loves the familiar. So if we're familiar with all of these scenarios, of course we're gonna keep recreating them because it feels comfortable, even though it's not comfortable because we don't wanna be here anymore. So how do you change your mindset? Everything on this channel is gonna help you with that, but I specifically made a vault collection. These are things that you can grab. They're all linked down below. It's my subconscious slimming vault. These are all subconscious tools that are going to build on each other, hit different parts of your subconscious to really help you release all of those blocks from childhood. Anything from your past that you've been holding on to, we can release it. You just have to do the right things. So if 80% of our weight loss journey is mindset, let's work on that, right? Because all of the action steps are only gonna get easier once you work on your mindset first. I also like to call this ungunking the pipes. So if you've got a pipe from A to B and it's full of gunk, it's just full of stuff, the water is gonna take longer to get through the pipe because there's all this junk, all these blocks in there slowing down the water. Picture the water as your results. So what do we wanna do? We wanna ungunk those pipes. How do you ungunk the pipes so the water just flows smoothly? You get rid of the subconscious blocks. And that's everything that's in the vault collection, always linked down below. So you can read about everything and see which one is a best fit for you. That's exactly where I would start. Because again, if you keep hitting these roadblocks of, I do really good for a week, but that's where you need the subconscious work. That's where the mindset work is going to completely change your life and your results as well. So lastly, what do I recommend? Movement. And that doesn't mean crazy workouts. That doesn't mean you've got to sign up for Pilates or you've got to do like Orange Theory. Like, no, not at all. You guys, when I was losing weight, I just walked. I've got a ton of videos. My most viral video actually on this channel is about me walking for weight loss because that's all I did. I didn't do gym workouts. I have since added that into my routine, but back when I lost all my weight and maintained it for the first 2 or 3 years, I wasn't working out. I tried. It lasted a day. Literally, I could not stick to a routine that I liked. Now I'm weight training 4 days a week, 5 days a week now actually, and I'm obsessed. I love it. But in the beginning, I would just focus on steps. Focus on getting your steps upwards of 10K. Meet yourself where you're at though. Don't go too nuts in the beginning. Play around with your numbers. Get something to track it, whether you have a ring, a watch, your phone in your back pocket. do something so you know what you're getting now, and then increase it. Go for that extra walk. I went for a 40-minute walk this morning and I got right about 5,000 steps. Let's do this. Like, let's just get steps wherever we can get them, because that is going to help you lose weight faster. And if you're like me, I had a desk job back in the day. I was literally getting 2,000 to 4,000 steps a day, and it was not it. Once I upped that to 6 to 8, and then 8 to 10, I just kept increasing over time, and the weight was falling off because everything else was locked in. My mindset was locked in, my food was locked in, my water was locked in, my sleep was good. Then the movement just brought it all together. So I think these 5 things in this video are the action steps that are going to propel you forward. Which step are you guys gonna be working on today? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to check out my coaching and then the vault down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.